Hello, look what we're making today. Is it a panda bear? Is it a black bear? No, it's a polar bear. And we're giving our picture some dimension today, just to make it a little more interesting. I'm going to show you how to make this piece right here. Then he can kind of nod his head like, are you cold, Mr. Polar Bear? Yes, yes I am. We're going to make this picture. So let me turn the camera so you can see what you have. And remember, you can pause the video anytime you need to catch up with me, or if I'm talking too fast, just hit that pause button. You know what to do. So let's do this. What did you get in your kit this week? A big piece of blue paper, some light blue that represents the very cold ice. We got 3 circles that are the same, white ones. One a little bit smaller because that one is his tail. 2 black that go inside his ears. And then 4 little half circles here that become his hooves. Do polar bears have hooves? I don't think so. No, they don't. They are not polar cows. Anyway, then we have his body, his head, and of course we really need some snowflakes. And to make that neck piece, we have 2 long strips of white. Are you ready to go to work? Here we go. I'm gonna push that just to the side. What do you need at home? You know what you need. Come on, say it with me. Dun, da, da, a glue stick. And I only needed 1 marker, 1 black one. You can use a black crayon, a marker, whatever works. And it's always nice to have a scrap piece of paper that you can work on. I'm not gonna work on it right now because I think it's gonna be hard for you to see the white on white. So I'm gonna work over here just for a minute, but I'm gonna be really careful that I don't get glue on the table. So how do we create this piece right here? Well, I'm gonna show you. Open up your glue, and on just the end of one piece, put a little bit of glue there. And then we're gonna make this piece even on the top and on the side, because we want it to be straight as we can make it. So you have a piece that looks like this. Then we're just gonna do some folding. And I'm gonna put it back down here so you can see. So what we're gonna start, we put that piece on top. So we're just going to fold now. We're gonna fold it right up to it and across. Easy peasy. And then this one, now we're gonna take the other piece and we're gonna fold it right up and over to the top. So one piece will always go side to side, one piece will always go up and down, but we're just going to change each one, alternate. Alternate is a good word to know. So now we're gonna go side, fold it, give it a nice crease, down, fold it nice, try to keep the edges nice and straight, do the best you can, and if you need help, who are you gonna call? You know who to call. Not call, say, hey mom, hey dad, hey grown up, hey big sister, hey big brother. So across, up, across, and I'm kind of moving along here. And again, if you have to pause the video, that is perfectly okay. So we're gonna use the whole thing up, across, and up, and I'm holding it right down with my fingers at the same time, and across, and down this time. This piece always goes across, and this piece always goes up or down. So when we get to the end, it won't be even. You'll have 2 short pieces. And all we're gonna do is, once again, we're gonna take the piece that's beneath, fold it over, but this time we're gonna put just a touch of glue, holding it down, fold that piece over, put a touch of glue, and look what we made. We made this little accordion type piece. And that's going to hold his head out. It makes him a little more interesting, don't you think? You can kind of move his head around. See, That's the piece we made. So we can just kind of set that aside for now. Let's make our bear. So we need his body piece, his head, and all those circles. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take two of the bigger size white circles and the two round, complete black circles. We're gonna use that wiping method. We're gonna just wipe that black across the top of our glue, like so. And we're gonna put it towards the bottom. We're not gonna put it in the middle. Putting it towards the bottom of the white circle. We don't need it in the middle. So we're gonna do that 2 times because guess who has 2 ears? The bear. So wipe it across and put it in the bottom. So you should have 2 white circles that have black circles inside them. That is gonna be his ears. So how are we gonna put those on the white head for his face, his head? A white head for his face, is that, I don't know. This time we're only gonna put a little bit of glue down where the black and the white is even. Not up here, because we want that white to show. We're just gonna wipe it just on the very edge there. And we're gonna put it right behind our white circle. There is 1 ear, just like that. Then we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put the glue, so I can pick it up, down where the black is even with the white, not up here, down here. Just a little bit, just a little swipe on the very edge. I don't know if you can see if I bring that close. Oh, there. Just down here. Then we're gonna put it just a little ways away from the first ear. So now I'm gonna press it hard because I want it to last. We have given our polar bear ears. Thank goodness now we can hear us talking to him. Got that? Okay, let's use our accordion piece here. We're gonna put a bunch of glue right on that square. Just rub it right in there. And we're gonna put that right in the middle of his head. Just like that. And I'm pressing it on there because I want it to last. See what we made there? Right in the middle. And then I want to put glue on the other end of our accordion piece here. Just the square, not the rest of his head, just the square. Rub the glue on there, give it a good amount of glue. And I'm gonna put it really at the bottom. Or, well, what is this place called? Right here, right in the middle. And I'm gonna put that square right there. I'm gonna make sure his ears are up, because that would be silly if his ears were down here. It's like, what kind of crazy position would that be? So again, I'm gonna press it, give that glue some time to sink in there. Oh yeah. Oh, is it starting to look like a polar bear? I think it is. Look at our cool neck piece right there. Very cool. His head is a wobble head. Now, it's really these little half circles here for his claws, not hooves. What? We're gonna put those right at the bottom there. And they kind of overlap. They're not even. And what I mean is you're gonna take that half circle, take it between your fingers, and just wipe it across your glue stick and put it right on the edge. And then take a second one. Whoop, sticky fingers now. Wipe it across the glue and put it right next door. Right there, just like that. Then we're gonna do it again on the other side. So take a half circle, take it between the very tippies of your fingers, wipe it across the glue, put it on the edge, wipe the, oh, I thought I lost it for a minute, but then I found it. Here's the other one. Wipe it across the glue and put it right there. Looky, looky, looky. I think he probably needs those big claws to walk across the ice and snow, right? So he doesn't stumble around like I do. Okay, you ready to give him more of a face now? I think he needs, he needs a nose. He needs some eyes. Once again, how does he see where he's going until we give him some eyes? We're gonna give him some eyes. So the next big circle, don't use the small one. The big circle, the third white one that you have, is gonna go in the middle of his face, but we're gonna put his nose and his mouth on there first. So let's take our piece of paper here now. And again, I know it's really hard to see the white on white. So first I'm gonna do it here. Oh no, you know what, I'm not, because it's too darn hard to see. So I'm gonna take my white circle there and I'm just gonna make a V. Right, kind of what I think is the middle of the top of the circle, and I'm gonna color it in. Okay, so I just made a V, kind of in the middle. Down, this is where I need my paper, because if I color on the edge, I'll get color on the table, and this way it's not gonna matter as much. I'm gonna be careful. Okay, so let me show you again, a V. You can make it rounder, you can do whatever you need to do, because he needs a good sniffer. He needs to sniff out his lunch. And then I just made a line kind of straight down with a curve out to one side and a curve out to the other. So let me show you closer. An upside down triangle in the middle, a line down, whoops, I'm writing on it again. Curve out to the side, curve out to the side. Now, let me show you on my paper, if I drew a circle and we did the same thing, we color in a part of it, my circle. You can also just make a straight line and a straight line. So let me do it again. Circle, color in a V, color in a triangle, down, out, out. I think that almost always works for me. It works for almost any kind of animal nose, a cat or a dog. Let me show you. It's an easy way. Okay, friends. Now, his eyes are going to go above that circle. So we're not gonna put those on this little circle. We're gonna now take that circle on the side that you didn't color, wipe it across your glue stick a couple of times, and we're gonna put it right in the middle, as close to the middle as we can. Right like that. Then I'm gonna flatten him down for a minute here. And I'm just going to put 2 circles. And I'm coloring in above that triangle. I wrote on his face here, oh no. But it's okay. 2 circles. Now he can see, hello. So you should have 1 circle left, one white circle, a little bit smaller. And we're gonna put glue just on the tip. Wipe it across there a couple times. And we're gonna give him, right in the middle, his tail. Look how cute he is. Okay, set your bear aside. Take out your blue paper now. And you have these pieces of ice. You have 3. The bigger one I put in the middle because he needed a big place. He needed a big piece of ice to set on. And then I put the other 2 just off to the side. So I also put this long straight edge at the top because it gave my polar bear a place to be. So let's put a bunch of glue. Just put a bunch right in the middle. You don't have to. Let's put it on this blue, the light blue. We don't have to put it on our paper. It's easier to do this. And I kind of put it in the middle of my paper. Because he needs a place to rest. He's tired of swimming. And then I just took my other blue, put some glue, and I just kind of put it out. And I'm gonna put some more on this one. And that looks good right there. Oh, get on there, ice. I have my 3 pieces of ice on my paper. And now I'm gonna put my polar bear. So let's turn him over. Don't put glue on the front because he's gonna go on it like this. So turn him over. And again, you might have to press him down because that neck piece is sticking up. We don't need to put a tremendous amount of glue, just a little here, a little there, just enough to hold him together till he wants to slide off the ice. And I just plunked him right on the ice. There he is. Are you having fun, Mr. Polar Bear? Yes, I am. Look at me, I'm so happy. I'm gonna go for a swim and then get some delicious lunch, yum. Okay, we've had these snowflakes before. Remember how I told you the easiest way to do this is just hold them by that little piece, wipe it across your glue, and let's add those snowflakes. Wipe it across. You can choose wherever they go, because it's your picture. So here we go. I think I'd like one right there. I'm just gonna wipe it across for one there. You make your picture as snowy as you want, but I'm gonna stop right there. Even though I have more snowflakes, I'm gonna stop. So there you go, my friends. Polar bear on ice. I'd like to see your projects. Send me a picture. I love to see that. I sure miss you, friends. I sure do. Mwah.